a good day. I'll probably switch game later anyway.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Hit run victim.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Yeah. Case was thrown out. That would be right.
Investigate Ray's Cafe.
Whatever kind of look you
How do I get out? How do I get out of it?
I don't want to be rude, but
Hey.
I ain't got time, comrade. He's got it made.
Come on then, come and get him, bud. Up.
Looks like the DA is going to
How do I
press
turn my
charges.
sirens on? I forgot.
Anna Rodriguez might do time.
But I'm not playing this game.
Straight ahead here.
Must be DA.
Third Neal Street.
I don't know, Cole. He's an easy make. DA right
Give me a sec, I've got a call, I've got to attend to. How do I turn on my sirens?
now. How you do that? I'll give him something better.
Oh god. Oh god. That's horrible. Let's try it. Oh fucking hell. No.
Jesus, Cole!
How do I turn on my sirens?
Go straight through here.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man in 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further unit to handle code 3 identified.
Okay. Oh, that's the guy.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked.
Okay. Oh, mate, why's his shoes?
The stairs alongside the track.
Come on. We got this. I can see him.
LAPD!
Oh, they got guns.
Stop it, pal.
Come on, you bastard. Is that it? Have I done it? I smashed it? Easy. Easy. Just kill people.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. Code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd Neal Street is code 4. Code 4.
Smashed it. Easy. Oh, wait, I need to switch things. There we go. Sorted. I just had to change the game to. What have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh god, everything's going wrong. Why did it put me in there? Get out of my way. Oh god, look like that'd be a sick jump right there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, give me a sec. Give me a sec. There we go. No worries. Oh shit. Yeah, it's fine.
Watch what you're doing!
I'm best driver. Best driver. Fine. Oh, there we go. Smashed it. Ray's Cafe, 4:44 AM. Jeez.
Detectives, over here.
Yeah, mate.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name.
I don't think it
24
was.
years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
It doesn't look like it's just a hit and run. He's got a
Phelps?
body splatter.
You should take a look. Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
What? I can't remember how to play. Yeah, I can't remember controls. Oh god, let's just check his pocket.
Patterson has life insurance.
16 grand worth of life insurance. Maybe his wife is the culprit. Oh, he's got some money, shall I take it?
We can notify next of kin.
Hey, mine. Ah, okay. Who keeps money in that part of the wallet? Like, come on. Right, that's him checked out.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
That's what I was saying. The chest wound doesn't seem
Very
right.
common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Ooh. A hood ornament. Nothing there. Let's check the blood skid mark.
Careful where you're stepping.
Oh, sorry.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Indeed. This was no accident. Ooh, there's an extra blood splatter. Why is he an extra blood splatter there?
Blood is a long way from the body.
Indeed, he got hit in the stomach first.
Hell.
Tire tracks.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Seems suspicious
all yours,
if you ask
detective.
me. Hello.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Nice. Suspect vehicle.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
I don't feel like she'll be lying. There's no
Only
reason.
the first three letters, I'm afraid.
UIC.
3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Small Willie.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
I will do, Miss Perry. And she later became
Names, Phelps.
a famous actor.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Ooh. Ooh.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Ooh.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
Indeed.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
Ha, patient. Ah, because he has
How is it
patience.
possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Oof. Okay. Right, give me a sec. I need to close my blinds. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that'll look a bit better. See? Alright, let's... Hello, mate.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Ooh. Should I say a lie for that?
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got?
Oh, it's a doubt, innit? It's
You
a
expecting me to confess to being the driver?
Ah! God, can I not cancel?
You don't ask, you never find out. So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Yes, okay.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Oof.
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife.
Okay.
She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Okay.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Okay, that's obviously a truth. It's gotta be a truth.
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
What's with his mouth? Oh, what? I was gonna say that, and then I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
need you
nah.
to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day.
Do I have to call police?
And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
The thing. I should just go to a location. Okay, we'll go to the residence. Let's make him drive. Oh wait, where's my car over here? I can't sprint. Let me sprint, you bastard.
You're behind the wheel.
Okay. He just crashed into the back of that car. Patterson residence, 4:52 a.m. Okay.
Yes? Hello?
That's the same lady from upstairs.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
She doesn't seem too upset that her husband's dead. No?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
Okay.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left.
Wow.
I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna.
Oh.
I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well.
Suspicious, that
Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Really good friends.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Okay, I'm running to them.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
She's not even looking at us there. That's definitely a lie. Like, I don't give a fuck. That is a lie.
You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now.
Okay, let's back out of that.
You're off the hook. For now.
Ow.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna. It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Nature of the argument.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
I need to use intuition for this, because he ain't got a clue. Let's go to the community. I can't. Oh. 99.3% of players choose the correct answer after using intuition. Oh, I'm still gonna fucking get it wrong. Oh, it's doubt then.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual.
So he wanted it to put out.
Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Okay.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
I love when they're sassy and
Come on,
stuff like
Phelps.
that.
Let's
It's
make
so
ourselves
fun.
scarce.
Genuinely.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business.
Think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Okay. Let's see.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red
Oh,
Lincoln
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton.
Okay.
738 West Temple Street.
Are there any messages
It's
for
mad
me?
how quick
Just one
I can do
detective
it.
from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks for your help.
It's mental how quickly you can find something like that in their address. Like, it's awesome, but it's fucking scary, you know? Oh wait, the Patterson residence is done with. I don't need to go back there now. Okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Okay, we'll go to the morgue, check out the body. Because I reckon he's been hit with something first, and that's why his chest's like that. There's no way that's just an ornament, right? And if it is the ornament's going to have some blood residue on it, so... we'll be able to see that when we go to the guy's residence. Hello. Viewing gallery in a morgue. Are you mad?
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
He was
The
hit.
victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job
Okay.
23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up.
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament.
Okay.
Find the knife, detectives.
There's a knife in the fucking bin. I knew it. I was going to check.
Back to the crime scene.
I was going to check the bin as well.
We need to
and
hit
it let
Ray's
me.
one more time and trawl for evidence.
I was actually going to check the bin. Like, I walked up to it. It didn't let me. If that's where it is, obviously. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Right. So we know there's a knife. I reckon it's in the bin. Like, most likely it's in the bin, right? After this, we'll check out the guy's car.
In the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South.
I mean, he said he was pushed in front of the car, so... If it's pushed in front of it, then obviously the hit and run was an accident, so even if we do go to the guy's house, it's not his fault.
Oh, I knew I should have driven.
Alright. Jeez. The drifts, man, the drifts. Ah. Kinda pretty, that is. Alright, once I've done this thing, I'm gonna get him to drive there. Just get out of the way, I'm the police. Move out of my way, you bastards. Jesus, it's so far away. Come on. Can't go that way. As if Joe's beating you on the donations. Yeah, it's because I gave him, I sold him an Amazon Echo, so he gave me money through this.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Alright, let's go kill some boys.
Let's do it.
You right there, buddy?
Where the hell have you been? 4 punks been helping themselves to the suits.
Oswald Jacobs? You work here?
Goddamn right I do. I've been watching the place for 10 years, waiting for something like this.
Calm down. Show us to the suspects.
You go first. How about I back you up?
Yeah, I've got to kill some people. Here we go. I'm ready for this. I've been waiting to kill some more people. That sounds horrible. Oh. It says subdued. I can't.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ah! My God. Right, he's gone upstairs, the bastard.
I'll be right behind you, Phelps.
Oh man, I got a shotgun. Wait, he said there's 4 of them. How's them all? Ah! Oh, fucking hell. My hat came off! No! You bastards.
Find some cover.
Wait a sec. There we go. It took me fucking off. What a bastard. Can't believe it. There we go.
Car 11K. Shots fired and suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I'll need an ambulance at 536 South Figueroa Street, Holcher's Textiles.
Just say, yeah.
Also notify a supervisor and the coroner.
The amount of people that we actually kill and stuff is immense. And that's on a daily basis as well.
11K advises code 4 on the shooting at Holcher's Textiles. The suspects are down. Code 4.
Oh.
You can drive.
Right, let's get him to take us there. I'm checking the bin first, okay? It might be on the roof, but it's got to be in the bin. Like, public bins aren't changed every day, right? Especially not back then, I don't think. This is in like 1940s. Come on then. I could be under this. No, it's in bin. It's in the fucking bin. It's not. Okay. Let's check the alleyway. It's there! Why would you not at least hide it in there a little bit?
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Yeah. Right, let's... Oh, Leroy's the fucking...
You're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, sorry. Thank you for the resub, Jenna. 4 months, boy, I appreciate it.
It's too late, Sabo. Stop, or I will shoot.
How'd I get that close to him?
Lousy way for anyone to go out.
Yeah, boy. Come on. I mean, even him just shooting at us with a shotgun
So, I
is
give you a
enough to
hit
get
and
him
run.
arrested, right?
You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Wait, is that case done? There's no way. What? I didn't even get to go to the guy's house. Smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. The car didn't kill him, but someone else did beforehand.